A fallen tree somewhere in the woods, falling rain somewhere in the sky, a bed of flowers, a bed of a grave. How many more will I see? How many trees felled until I alone shade the forest floor? A mournful taste with each breath I pull. Will the air ever taste sweet again? A standing tree, up in the woods, rising sun, bearing fruit to decorate the ground below. You were there for me at my weakest, and I sobbed in your arms. I learned to be strong under your careful watch. I began to outpace you. I started to outpace everyone. They traced my footsteps. But to be honest, I was just doing what you taught. You raised a wonderful son, making you a wonderful mother, and I can't thank you enough for that. I wish there was more I could give you back. I wish you all the world, even though we know there isn't much time for that. I enjoyed making you laugh. Do you remember flowers as wilted trash, or brilliant shapeless colors in the hands of someone you loved? Gray hairs, wilted fallen petals. There's still a beauty in it, no? A testament to all things wonderful and fleeting. Build statues of their prime, or even better than that, tear yourself away from what's real to remember something wrong. After all, there's no greater joy in this world than to remember something not quite right. Preferable to not at all. A cross. Two pieces of wood tied closely together. Make something so simple, something so much more. To be the simpleton made into something holy. A man of below-average greatness is said to get a halo and wings. Do no wrong, hold your hand, and be made an angel. Two uninteresting people can be bound together with rings and made a family. Sweet rewards to such simple things. What sweetness is deserved to someone who prefers sticks? To someone who prefers not to wear a ring? To someone who simply prefers not to die? What will you miss about me when I am gone? The voice I had with you? The way we spoke together? Do I taste regrets upon your tongue of what we didn't get around to doing? Or would never at all? Did we ever meet in the first place? There are many places and many people I did not see. I would not assume then there is something we shared. What was there to miss? A closed door and a quiet voice? Who would ever miss feeling cold? I remember you, sat alone someplace, somewhere. A name given to you that you barely understood. How was it, living like that? Did you see all that you wanted to? Did all those places come to you as you sat there all alone? Did the ground not sprout legs and limp its way to your feet? Did your hands blister and melt at all you wanted to create? Did your fingertips not fall from their sockets sitting idly? Were your legs not worn to nothing at how much you wanted to run? Or did the breath in your lungs leave you after each inhale? Best not to be too wasteful. There you are again, you vapid little creature. Thought you could sink your fangs into me again. For too long you have guided my hand. A taste here, a droplet there. A complacency for your existence is something I can abide by no longer. You drove me for years, and I followed willingly. I believed in the dream you gave me. It led me nowhere and everywhere, and I loved it. Now the quiet with you gone leads me. I enamored you until my feeble bones remained. And they once again grew flesh, I still called your name. Hollow echoes of what was left unsaid. My hand remembered how to reach for you. My arm still held the thought of you. A memory of a memory you became, yet baked into me so slyly. Every move or twist of a muscle was permitted by what lay beneath. Creature of flesh and bone, owned by another, no matter how much was stripped away. A moment with you brings lifetimes of happiness. I never did mind the heat of a flame. Upon most cold nights, I sat close and fed the fires. I watched the colors dance to my touch as scraps of unassuming papers turned black. When I grew older, the fire took on another meaning. When I was cold, I enjoyed it. Something else warmed me. I still thought of those sparks that spread into fires from time to time. Fire, in my worst moments, became a way to say goodbye. Nothing is quite as final as watching words you once recognized become ashes in your fingertips. Or perhaps a photograph of someone you loved. Looking back now, the motion becomes silly. How needlessly destructive it was. Now I wish to have all that burned paper back, so I could instead ruin it with pen ink and unread words. They've become very good at it, that little thing they enjoy. Praise them just a little and it would mean the world. They're serious about it, that silly little thing. They must be lost. How else would you explain it? Surely they will find their way. They've fallen in love with it, a thing they're not particularly good at. How awful a fate it is, being less than useful. They've devoted themselves to it, that which they fell in love with. Their hands crave it like a sickness. Oh, to be lost in love and a fool. There was something to it, after all. That fleeting feeling I denounced. The shame I felt when no one else shared it with me. Perhaps it's best to be savored alone. It warms my core like no other fuel. A place I felt deserved to be forgotten. Now I relent its fiery embrace. The heat of my soul. All things pale and fade in the wake of my love. All should fear my blinding radiance. A light shines through the soul. Let the words ignite a passion that will yet make me whole.